If you're looking for a way to make your text look like it has been burned, this tutorial will show you how. I'm Ashley Harrell for Envato Tuts Plus, and I'm going to teach you how to use Adobe InDesign's effects window to create a realistic burn text effect. Before we begin, make sure you check out Envato Elements. Get unlimited downloads of design assets, templates, and fonts like the one used in this tutorial. Subscribe now with the link in the description. Open up Adobe InDesign and then go to File, New Document. From here, you want to click on Print, and we are going to change our size to a 8:3. Make sure the orientation is set to landscape. Uncheck your facing pages, and then your margins can be 0.5 and the bleed should be 0. Here you want to click on layers and then change this layer's name to background. And then above that, we're going to change this layer to smudge. And then make another layer above that one, change this one to type. And then for our last layer, we're going to name this highlight. Go ahead and lock these top 3 layers and leave the background layer unlocked. Grab your rectangle frame tool, and now what we're going to do, we are going to file place the wooden texture that you should have saved earlier. And now go ahead and adjust your image by turning it vertically and also resizing it so that it fills the frame. Now lock your background layer and unlock the type layer. Open up your swatches panel and click on new color swatch. Now we're going to add some new swatches. The first one will be 71, 79, 66, and 92, and click on add. The second one will be 26, 75, 89, and 21. The next one will be 8, 46, 42, and 1. And for our last swatch, we are going to use the colors 43, 65, 48, and 48. Now we're going to make a new gradient swatch. Change the swatch name to burn gradient, and the type should be radial. Go down to the gradient ramp and select each swatch that we just finished creating and add them to the gradient ramp. You can select the stop color here and select swatches to access those different swatches and click on add and done. Now grab the type tool and type out your text. For this example, I'm going to use the words wood burn. Change the size of this text to 170, and we're also going to center the text within the text frame. Go to Window, Type and Tables, Character. Go to Window, Type and Tables, Paragraph. And we're also going to center the text within the text frame. And we're going to use the font Douglas Calgary. And I'm going to change the leading here so that my text is closer together. I'm also going to add 2 additional text boxes above and below. And for this one, I'm going to put EST 1884 and using the same font I used earlier. I'm going to change the font size to 40 point and place it above my text. And I'm basically going to copy and paste this same text frame and put CO at the bottom. You can select all three of these frames and hit the align horizontal so that it aligns each text frame in the center. And then grab your ellipse tool, and we are going to add a black stroke around the edge. And change this stroke weight to 23. And we are also going to align it in the center. And then once you're done with that, you're going to select all of your text and this circle, and we are going to group it together by right clicking and selecting group. Then go ahead, copy and paste this group, and we're going to put the duplicated layer off to the side. Now select your text, and we are going to apply the burn gradient that we created earlier to each one of these text frames. And we're also going to do the same on this stroke layer. Go ahead and pull up the gradient window here. And we're going to adjust it a bit. I just reversed the colors, and I'm going to make that gradient a little bit tighter so that we can see it on our stroke. Now we're going to select the grouped frame here and go to Object, Effects, Transparency, and go ahead and make sure you turn on your preview here so that you can see the effects while we're applying these different layers. Change that mode to multiply and the opacity to 90%. Click on Inner Shadow and change this square to the color 71, 79, 66, 92 and click OK. And now we're going to change the distance to 1 millimeter. The size will be 3 millimeters. The choke will be 25%. And the noise will be 15%. Click on Outer Glow and adjust this mode to normal and the opacity to 90%. And now we're going to change this color to 26, 75, 89, and 21. Keep the technique softer. Increase the size to 5 millimeters. The noise will be 25%. And the spread will be about 45%. Now click on Inner Glow and switch the mode to normal. The opacity should be 85%. And the color we're going to use is 8, 46, 42, 1. Set the technique to softer. The source should be edge. The size should be 2 millimeters and the noise should be 25%. And then click OK. Select the grouped elements that we moved to the pasteboard earlier and move this on top of the elements sitting on the wooden background. And move it over slightly to the right. In the Layers panel, expand the type layer. Now you can go ahead and unlock the smudge layer and drag one of the two grouped elements down, dropping it onto the smudge layer. Then you can lock the type layer. Working on the group layer that's now on the smudge layer, apply the burn gradient swatch to each of the text frames and the stroke as well. Use the gradient panel that we used before to adjust the angle and position of the gradient on the stroke. With the group selected, go up to Object Effects Transparency, and now we're going to set this mode to Soft Light. Expand the smudge layer and drag the group element down to the Create New Layer button. Unlock the top highlight layer and drag one of the group elements up onto this layer. Lock the smudge layer. Now we're working on highlight. Select the group and go to Object Effects Transparency and set this mode to Screen and change the opacity to about 31% and click OK. And that's how you create a burnt wood text effect in InDesign. So if you like this video and you would like to see more, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to click that little bell icon to be notified of any new videos. I'm Ashley Harrell. Thank you for watching.